Alright, we're going to get this barbecue sauce going here. Just go over the ingredients real quick. I have 1 cup of water, 1 cup of ketchup, a half cup of light brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup of apple cider vinegar, 1½ teaspoons of molasses, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of pepper, let's see here, a half a tablespoon of garlic powder, or excuse me, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, not tablespoon, teaspoon. I wrote everything down here this morning. I couldn't even read my own writing for a minute there. 2 tablespoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of celery salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of liquid smoke, and a pinch of crushed red pepper that you can see right on top there. That's basically what I use. So we're going to fire up the stove here, and what we're going to do, we're using our stainless steel today, so we're just going to bring this up to a steady boil. And then after that, we'll just reduce the heat down and simmer it for about 10 minutes and we'll be finished. I did put everything into the pan already because I portioned out the ingredients. I didn't want to use that many separate containers. I have to wash that many dishes today. I'm just being lazy about that today, so I just did it this way. But I'm going to put all the ingredients in the description in the video, so, and I'm going to do the conversions too between the tablespoons, cups, teaspoons, and grams. I'll have everything separated because I weighed it out in grams. It's just easier for me. And as I was measuring the stuff out, I found it's actually more accurate. Which my lady won't agree with me on that, but is what it is. So we're just going to let this go for just a little while here. I already see on the sides they're starting to boil over because I got the heat cranked up pretty hot on this. I'm going to try to get this video, probably not going to do much editing on it. I'm going to try to get it. Today is Friday the 10th of February. So I'm actually going to try to have this done and released by tomorrow morning, which would be the 11th on Saturday. So it's out in time for game day. So we're just going to start moving this all around here. Just start bringing it up. Holder at here. So once this gets to a steady boil, we're just going to, like I said, reduce the heat and let it simmer until it thickens just a little bit, about 10 minutes or so. And we'll just work it as necessary until it all comes together. Already starting to get the aromatics. I can already smell it. So this is going to be more of a sweet and spicy with the crushed red pepper in there. But I'm looking for the spice on the back end of it, not so much up front. And the liquid smoke will add a little bit of smoky flavor to it. But this is something you can do at home. I mean, there's really no reason to go to the store and actually buy barbecue sauce. I mean, you can just make it at home, and it keeps for a while. I think this recipe here usually make a lot more than this of it, and we can it up and it'll keep for close to a year, maybe a little bit even longer. And it'll be fine as long as it's canned correctly. And see right there, that's about our steady boil that we're looking for. Maybe let it go just another few seconds here. So I'm going to break up that ketchup on the top there a little bit more. I don't know what. Yeah, we're just going to reduce it down to a simmer here and let this go for about 10 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't need much. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes here, so we're going to take a little bit out here, and so yeah, that's about the consistency I'm looking for right there with it. Don't want it to be real thick, but not real thin either. And you can see the spices and all in there, so that'll be probably right where it needs to be. Let's take a little bit there and see what we have. Yeah, it's got that little bit of tang to it. I might put a little bit more red pepper in here. Just a little bit more, not much. Or like another half a pinch maybe. And we'll let that go probably another 2-3 minutes, and then let that pepper really absorb in there, and then we'll change my utensils here and we'll give it another try. Alright, so it's been a couple more minutes. Let's give this another taste here and see if we're in any better shape. Had to add a little bit more red pepper to that, but okay, yeah, that's good. That's right where I want it for what we're going to be using it for. We're going to have a pulled pork. I'm hoping to be able to smoke some chicken wings if the weather cooperates. I'm not sure that it's going to, but we'll give it a shot and see if we can get them smoked. If not, we're going to have to do it another way. In fact, I'll show you the game day menu right now. This is about where we're at. Shrimp cocktail, barbecue pulled pork, chicken taquitos, wings, veggies with dip, chips and salsa, jalapeno poppers, and Spanish rice. Now, the poppers that she has written down there she's referring to, these are actually, how do you even put this? They're the sweet peppers with prosciutto and fresh mozzarella with some jalapeno in it, and they've actually been pickled. These have been in the process of being made for about 2 weeks now. It's about how long it takes to make these. So they still got to be stuffed, which I think she's actually going to do today. Yeah, but they're going to have prosciutto and, excuse me, fresh mozzarella in there. We'll just get this off the heat, get it packed up, and let it all come together and be ready for Sunday for game day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.